Why do you think the
Hmm.
polls were so wrong again? Is
What
this
do you
the
mean?
death? Is this the death of polling?
Wait. What do you mean? So when you say that the polls are wrong, what do you mean by that?
So the polls predicted that this was not going to be the close
Oh,
race
the
that it
prediction.
was. It did
Okay,
not
yes.
predict the demographic shifts that we saw. It didn't predict that as well. Some of them it did. For example, it did predict that he was losing support amongst older seniors that he had in 2016,
Hmm.
um, and some of the white vote. It did not see the gains or predict the gains that he ended up making with African Americans, men and women,
Hmm.
or the degree to which he would make inroads with Latinos of all them, you know, all the different types, the Cubans, the Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans. So, do you have any theories on why the polls are wrong? Because I have two.
Um, I honestly don't know. Like, I don't know why the demographics are the way that they are, because I was very surprised by those findings too. But I honestly don't know, because this is all very shocking to me. The amount, like, it's all very shocking, and I don't really understand what's going on. But I would like to hear your theory, because I have none. I'm just at a loss at this election. I'm very surprised by the way it's going. I'm glad that it looks like Joe's gonna win, but the fact that it was really really close, and like on Tuesday night, people were kind of just like thinking that it could go either way. It was very surprising to me.
So here's the thing. My theory on the polling.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I think polling does not translate in today's technological landscape. I have never
Mm-hmm.
been polled. I know for a fact you've never been polled, Shannon.
How do you know that for a fact?
Have you been polled?
It's true. No, I haven't. It's true.
Okay.
But I just don't
So
know. I just don't want you assuming things about me.
my point is polling was accurate in a time where most American households had phones, not cell phones. I mean, line phones in their house where posters would call and ask information. Life was a lot slower then. It was easier to predict people's behaviors and patterns because most Americans, there were degrees of separation between conservatives and liberals, but there were kind of uh, overarching social standards. For example, two-parent households, um, it was considered very, very shameful if you had children on the wedlock. So families were super important. There was a
Hmm.
thing like American values. More Americans spoke English than they do now. That's none of the thing. There is a language barrier as well. So all of these things, if one of them happens, it's not that big of a deal. But when you have Americans' languages getting more diverse, when you have the technological advance where a bunch of people I know personally don't even have landlines because they don't need them. Most people have their
Yeah.
cell phones, and they just get an internet provider. And so you're missing out on a good percentage of adults who don't have landlines. Um,
Yeah.
and so there's that aspect, right? Just the technological advances have made it harder to pull people. The other half is, I think, even more damning, which is people are shamed for their actual opinions now.
That
So
is very true. They are.
what this thing showed me was there was absolutely the shy Trump voter. These are the people who were never going to be honest about how much they were attracted to Trump's style and his policies because the media and you have made it so that anyone who votes for Trump or who likes Trump is immediately viewed as the scum of the earth. Now, you
Yeah.
might say that should be the case, but here's the problem with doing stuff like that. When people feel like they can't be honest, I keep trying to tell y'all, every 4 years they get a chance to be honest, right? And 4 years is both a short amount of time and a long time, right? Donald Trump would be president if not for the coronavirus. I want y'all to know that. Look at how close it is with the coronavirus. If there was no coronavirus, he would have blown Joel's old ass out the water.
I think I can agree with that. I
Out
think,
the water.
unfortunately, but yes.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. If you have huge parts of your country, Shannon, that is constantly terrified about saying the wrong thing, otherwise they're going to be canceled or viewed as this bigot or this sexist, or this transphobe or whatever, you can never have honest dialogues.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about none of those things, which is why I'm free to be honest, right? Like I've admitted a long time ago that I'm 40% sexist, but
40%, that's a big number, John.
it is, but it's honest. My
Okay.
point is, I could be honest about who I am, my bigotries. I think most people are a little bit of something. You either a little racist, a little sexist, a little xenophobic. In your case, you hate white people. So there are these
Wait,
various.
What did you just say? No, I do not.
Okay, so what is your bigotry? Be honest, Shannon.
I don't hate white people.
Okay, fair enough. So what is your bigotry? And be honest. Everyone's a little something. Dig deep. What are you? Be honest. Be honest. Don't lie.
No.
You know what I mean? See, and this is the part of the problem. Everyone's a little something. Are you a little what's the word for women who hate men? Misandrous?
Misogynist?
No, that's men who hate women.
That's men. I don't know.
Who do you hate? Or who do you have stereotypical beliefs about? And be honest. Come on, Shannon. Be honest with the people. Be honest. If I can say on here that I'm 40% sexist and a misogynist, you should be able to say you are what you are. It could be 5%.
I don't know though. I don't know.
See what I mean? To America, this is what I'm talking about.
And if I do know, I'm definitely not going to say it on this podcast.
Why not?
I'll wait. But I don't know though.
Okay, fair enough. But look, my point is, most people cannot be honest about how they feel, and so that leaves you open to every 4 years of being hit with some honesty. Because, in case you don't know, the politics is being used as a cover for the culture war. All of these presidential races from today and in the future, these are pretty much culture war votes. It has nothing to do with policy. Trump was a culture war president, and Trumpism is living on in at least 45% of the country. And I think it will behoove people in America to create an environment where people can finally get back to being honest about how they feel. I think most men are actually sexist. I'm just the one that will admit it. Would you agree with that statement, Shannon?
That could possibly be true.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. They'll never say it. They'll never come out and say that that they trust men more than women, or that they think women are evil, or whatever the crazy belief that they have. They'll never admit it. But I can't be the only one. Am I racist? I don't think so. I like white people, I think, more than you do.
What are you talking about? I don't have any problem with white people.
Shannon,
the only problem with white people that I have are with racist white people. Obviously, that's it.
See, and that now Shannon sounds like a racist, because here's the thing. It's like when white people back in the day used to say, am I back?
For us.
I'm back, Shannon?
Back. Okay, yes, now you are.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
so
you're back.
You hold on. Okay. Yeah, you sound like those white people from back in the day who used to say, no, I don't hate black people. I just hate the ignorant ones. Right? That's what you sound like when you say
what? No, how is that the same thing?
There's a vitriol in your voice, Shannon, when you speak about Trump supporters, and I think you're hiding your racism. Now, I could be wrong.
No, because not all Trump supporters are white, as we've established. I hate any kind of Trump supporter. A black Trump supporter, a Spanish Trump supporter, a white Trump supporter, any kind of Trump supporter. Doesn't matter what color skin you are. I don't like you. That's it.
I don't believe you, but we'll move on. Here's what I'm saying, though.
I hate black Trump supporters more than I hate white Trump supporters. Okay.
Oh, yeah, but that's because you're racist.
Okay, my God.
It is.
No, I'm not racist.
You are, Shannon. I'm going to explain why you're racist. You have these beliefs that if a black person doesn't feel the same way about you or share the same political belief, you are one of those who feels like he is a sellout or an Uncle Tom. Now, you're never going to say it, but I can see it in your face. I can see it in your face. And that's what I'm talking about. You should
Isn't this supposed to be I have a question. Aren't we supposed to be talking about the news? Why are you putting me on blast?
No, I'm not putting you on blast. I'm just saying.
Yes, you are.
We're talking about polls, and my point
Okay,
was,
fine,
I think
fine.
people don't feel like they can be honest anymore. Like, you were shocked when I said that I'm 40% a misogynist.
I'm not shocked that you said that at all, actually.
Oh, see what I'm saying? But now, would you rather know that about me, or would you rather me hide it and then you find out one day when you get hit by like a truck and I just leave you in the street? I'm just saying, how would you want to find out?